Very good morning, dear children. Today I am going to teach you the new chapter of your English language book, that is Subject, Verb and Agreement. In this chapter, you will come to know that how to provide the verb in a sentence according to the subject. Now, all of you already know, I have already taught you that there is a subject in a sentence, a verb and an object. Okay. So how to provide the verb? See, if the subject of a sentence is singular, means we are talking about one person or one noun or pronoun is there in the subject, we provide singular verb. And if the subject is plural, talking about more than one people, more than one animal or any other thing, more than we are talking about plural subjects, we provide the plural verbs. Now see, subjects like he, she and it, he, she, it, or the name of a person, they are all called the singular subjects and they are followed by singular verbs. If the subject is singular, you will provide singular verb. And what are singular verbs? The verbs, the base form of verb, when we add s or es to them, they are called singular. For example, singular verb of plays, plays. Eat, eats. Cry, cries. Sings, watches. These all are singular verbs. And singular verbs are provided with the singular subjects. Okay. हमको ये याद रखना है सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एंड एग्रीमेंट में कि वी प्रोवाइड सिंगुलर वर्ब्स विथ सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट्स. राइट. सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट कैन बी सिंगुलर नाउन, pronoun. Okay. Now see on the next page. What are plural subjects? Subjects like you, we, they, these, those, or the name of more than one person. ये सारे subjects हैं, these are all called plural subjects. And when the subject is plural, we will provide plural verb. Okay. For the example, you see those, talking about more than one people, plural verb, that is are. We, again talking about more than one, play. So singular verbs are the verbs in which s or es is added to the base form of verb. जब verb की base form में s es add होता है, that is singular. And when we don't add, we take the base form, it is called the plural verb. Okay students, this is the main thing you have to remember. Now see, I am giving the examples. The road is blocked. The road is single road. Singular verb is given, is helping verb. Anjali is a single girl, talking about one girl. Sings, I told you s and es wale, they are singular verbs. Anjali is single, we provided singular verb. The children, children is the plural form of child. One child, more than one, they are children, means it is a plural verb. Without a s or es wala verb, we have provided eat. The children eat. Eats नहीं होगा. They, again more than one, plural verb. Plural subject, plural verb. I is singular, but we provide plural verb. We consider it plural because this is the third person. ये आगे I will explain further in this video only. You is also plural, so provided plural verb. About I and you, I will explain you further. Now see, one more rule is there that if the subject is an indefinite pronoun, अगर सेंटेंस का सब्जेक्ट एक indefinite pronoun है, what will happen? For example, the sentence begins with both, few, many, all. If these are your subjects, you consider them as plural subject and provide plural verb. These subjects are considered as plural subjects and we provide plural verb to them. Example, I will further discuss in the next page the example. Now the next rule is if the subject is uncountable noun. If uncountable means, in first chapter I told you that the things we can't count are called uncountable, like water, sand, air, tea, right? These things are called the uncountable noun. And if the subject is uncountable, it is considered as singular subject and we provide singular verb. Uncountable are considered as singular subject. These are the singular and we provide them singular verb. The tea is. Kabhi bhi we don't write the tea are, the milk are, the water are. We never write like this. The tea is. Now see the next rule. If a subject is a third person, just now I told you that I will explain about I and you over here. See, I and you are the third person in the sentence. If a subject is a third person, plural noun or pronoun like I, you, we, they. If your subject is I, you, we or they, we use plural verb. I, you, we and they are called the plural subjects. What are they called? They are called the plural subjects and so we provide them plural verbs. Example, I like. We never write I likes, you eats. They are considered plural and we provide plural verb to them. Okay. If a subject is indefinite pronoun, अगर subject indefinite pronoun है, like somebody, someone, anyone, anywhere, either, neither, none, अगर ये आपके subject हैं, you will provide them singular verb. They are considered as singular subject. All these subjects are called the singular subjects and we provide singular verb to them. Now see the examples. The first one is someone wants to donate the blood. I told you someone is a singular subject. And when it is singular, you will provide singular verb. Someone wants. Nobody is again singular, likes. Right? Few is plural. According to the rule, few and all both are plural. You provide plural verb to them. Few like, all seem. Right? Few and all are plural. And somebody, nobody, someone, all these are singular. You provide singular verb. Okay, students? Now the last one is sometimes there are other words between subject and verb. I talked to you about phrasal subjects. There are phrasal subjects. Now in phrasal subject there is a main subject also, right? So when there is a phrasal subject or the words are there between the subject and the verb, then the verb always agrees with the main subject. See the example. The clothes are on the table. Clothes is the subject, it is plural. We gave are. The clothes in the wardrobe. The clothes in wardrobe. Clothes is the main subject. So, the verb will always agree with the main subject, right? In both cases, the verb are agrees with the subject, the clothes. I have given one more example for this. The students in the room play tennis. The students is the subject, play is the verb, right? So, the verb will always agree with the subject. Students is plural, plural verb is there. Okay, students. Hope you all understood the topic. Thank you all of you.